Hello and good morning to everyone. To adjust things on my computer here really quick. Alright, before we get started, I want to address something really quickly. Is that during yesterday's stream, if you watched it on Twitch or if you watched it later on YouTube, there was a point in it where I was talking about the PSN going down, and due to my inability to focus on the game and speak coherent thoughts, uh, my rambling and poor phrasing of certain things might have made me, and I think at some points did make me come off as trying to be an Xbox elitist and saying that Xbox was better than PlayStation, which, again, I apologize for. That's never what I intended to do. Is, like I said, it was just inability to focus on the game and form coherent and thoughts and speak those, where that and the poor phrasing and the rambling just made things come out the way I did not intend them to come out. Later on, after the stream, I came across a picture a friend had posted on Facebook with the caption saying, "Ask any gamer, any real gamer, it doesn't matter what platform you play on, gaming is gaming." And that's exactly the point I was trying to get across poorly. I did it poorly. The picture did it excellent and in a lot fewer words than what I was trying to do. Reasons why sometimes I love the internet, but of course, like, where was that several hours ago while I was streaming? That would have helped me sum things up. So again, I apologize if I did come off as an elitist. That's never what I intended to do. That picture sums things up. It doesn't matter what platform you play on. Gaming is gaming. So again, I apologize for if I offended anybody, because I never meant to come off as an elitist. For my PlayStation brothers and sisters, I hope the PSN gets up quickly. Sony gets their act together, get that up quickly so you can come back and join us in the multiplayer realm. So, now that that's out of the way, back to 2K16, and like I said, a good morning to you, and hope you're having a good start to your day thus far. There we go, I lost my train of thought again. Back here in, of course, NBA 2K16 My Career. This is year 3, in case you've forgotten or lost track. Sometimes I have to remind myself. Yesterday's stream, I unlocked John Wall's signature shoes, which you can see I am wearing right now. I did manage to scroll right over them yesterday, as I quickly fast-scrolled through all the Adidas shoes and not looking at them carefully when I went back after I ended the morning stream yesterday and slowly scrolled through them. There they were, right there. Because I think yesterday when I did the scroll, I did this, and of course skipped right over them because it basically went from the beginning to the end, and never saw the John Wall shoes there. So, I have them equipped now, which is the important part, and yeah, just little bit of an oversight. Seems like that's the theme here from yesterday. Oversight, poor phrasing, and just plain out stupidity. But we've got everything worked out now. All my apologies have been issued.
2K Sports pregame
and let's
show.
get things rolling with this game against the Bucks.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Indiana Pacers at
Good old
Bankers Life
first
Fieldhouse.
Tuesday of the month.
Taking a look at the Pacers, they've made it through their first 10 games with just
Testing
one
the tornado
loss.
siren.
It's hard to argue with anything they've done so far.
I
It's
love
been
my
that
house being
impressive a start to the season for them.
2 blocks away. Had to think about it there. But at least in the
Almost ready
case of
for
an
tip-off,
actual
but first a moment to
tornado,
talk about something that often
I would be
gets
thankful for
overlooked.
it.
Defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who
being that
played
close,
on championship
'cause
team or contenders.
it's
Kawhi Leonard,
unless I'm sleeping
defender
really
on
heavily,
the wing. Andre Iguodala,
I'm more than likely
MVP,
going to hear it.
MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons.
Of course, really living anywhere in this town, I live in a small little farm town. You're only several blocks away from the siren. Which I guess, living in a small farm town, and seeing that some histories would suggest that's where tornadoes like to hit, I guess it's a good thing that everyone's in earshot.
Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, barely winning that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. I did buy boost before I ended the stream yesterday. Of course, you saw that. So hopefully these games will go a lot better.
Everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Now a chance, courtesy
At least in terms of offense. Hopefully defense, too. That was just a little bit of a lapse on my part. I didn't quite shift over fast enough. Oh!
It's Michael Carter Williams, and it's Mayo in at the 2.
Really? You missed that shot?
That's his first
George
foul.
Hill, what is your problem?
Here's Milwaukee now. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Cleveland.
At the charity stripe
Doesn't work as well as
just could
Brooklyn.
not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win.
Wow,
especially
60
on the road.
up.
You get a chorus of
Okay,
1,000
Andy, pay
yelling,
attention to the
yelling,
game. Stop
going
reading
off
the
rim.
text.
Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Hill against Carter Williams.
No.
Hill kicks to Moore. Good.
All right, there we go.
Really good awareness.
That's a lot
right
better
there on
from
the assist.
yesterday. Yesterday, I would have missed that
On
shot.
defense, the Pacers.
Do. All right, now we need to play defense on Greg Monroe
against
here.
the Cavaliers in Cleveland. To the middle. Moore.
Aha!
Steal.
I came up with an unintentional steal.
The drive by Ellis, and he gets the bucket.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Okay. Passes to Carter Williams. Screen by Monroe. Shoots off the screen. Can't get it to go.
That will belong to me. Bogut.
2 or 3 here to start out the game. At the elbow, it's Ellis.
Oh, what are you doing?
Monroe. Outside Mayo. Bogut sets a screen for Mayo. There's the pick, and he comes out the screen to bury the jump shot. Mayo's got his first bucket of the night. Hill against Carter Williams. And it's Hill penetrating. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Nice reverse layup.
Defensively, that possession better not
A+
start a
to
trend
you.
because they just handed him 2 points.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Screen by Monroe. No luck.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense.
Yeah, now I've got my defense abilities back.
Hill with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Hill drives in, and it's sent back by Bogut, and he recovers it.
Oh no! Apparently I still can't hit layups, so even with the boost back.
Looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Bogut with a screen on George. Screen by Bogut. Shoots from 12. And it comes off the
That would belong to me.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field.
I guess it really does belong to me.
And it's Moore penetrating. The fadeaway. Good.
Got it.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Carter Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Monroe. Again, Monroe
It's
missing.
an interesting shot
Nobody
choice.
even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Ellis dishes to Hill. Out to the wing. Here's Olynyk. Good, and it's
nice.
Good open look. And
good corner three.
Home to three.
We've got 1:48 left in the first.
Take advantage of defensive
outside out of the
rotation issues.
Not enough on that one, is it?
Oh, that was an interesting possession.
Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
119 left in the first quarter.
Timeout.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Move the ball. Got it. Move the ball. Moving the ball. Ball move. Wow, we all just teleported off the bench.
These are the top
that was
rebounding
weird.
Point guards in the league.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an
who am I? Oh, I got Jabari Parker
not
now.
just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout
Take our time here.
really threw him off.
Whoop.
Now here's Lynn. Lynn gets a screen from Moore.
Oh, look at that
Nice
beautiful
shot by
screen.
Lynn's got his first points of the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They
Nope.
keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep hitting the
Defense.
ball in the paint like this.
Defense.
Here's Robinson.
Defense. Defense.
He's around 7.5 points a game. And again, the Bucks miss.
And again, I get the rebound.
Leading by 9. Outside, Lynn. Freak sets a screen for Lynn. Off the screen. Here's Moore, and the lead now.
That time I'm going to get them up and in.
Moore's got 6.
Don't make me miss another wide open layup.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Trying to get back on track. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Okay. Okay, that's a nice shot.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Moore.
Oh, I had a chance to
He got
step up
in
into
time,
that.
but wouldn't fall for him.
I stopped. I thought I'd keep running a little bit.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
A lot of success from mid-range so far. For
Oh, turn! Ooh, nice and one turn.
They can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really
That was one of those. No. Yeah.
On the court for the Bucks. Carter Williams is out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Parker. Then it's Robinson.
I can't let him have that wide open of a shot.
Us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He had 9 points and also dominated with his excellent defense and rebounding. Performances like this is a big reason.
Yeah, I had a
why they've
great
been so
game in that
strong
last
this season.
one.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
Jaw-dropping? 9
I
points?
mean,
Terrible
himself a
shooting?
hard
Yeah,
act to
okay.
follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he
Weird
was,
definition
it's hard
of
to
jaw-dropping.
think there won't be at least
Jaw-dropping
some
on
sort
how
of carryover
bad it
effect,
was.
guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. The Bucks have made.
All right,
their only
suddenly
free throw
we
attempt
are
today.
losing our
Earlier trip
momentum
to the
here.
line. First free throw is good.
We have let them go on a 7-0 run.
O.J. Mayo.
It was 20-8.
Pacers leading by 5. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Moore. Here is Miles, guarded by Mayo. Miles,
Nice.
that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Roberson. Screen by Monroe. Mayo with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. Pacers with the rebound.
Nope. I really think you're going to get that past me.
Getting their first look of the season at the Bucks.
Look, out. Kick, let, shot, bounce, 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 bounce. There it is.
This was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Freak. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
I'm pretty sure he just said his name 3 different times there.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Pacers.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Jeremy Lin.
I didn't get enough on that shot.
For the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mayo the best to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hill gets a screen from Moore. Here's the 3.
Wow. Why
So
would you even
Milwaukee
take
will
that?
take it
That
the
was
other
way
way.
off
Following
bounds.
this one, they get to host the Cavaliers to start a 3-game homestand with that game. Mayo dishing to Robertson. Out to the right wing. Here's Monroe. And the shot is good.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a play.
Wow.
Really excellent focus
They
that time.
have
Ellis
gone
is
on,
checked in
what,
for
a
the Pacers.
14-4 run
Now,
here?
here is Hill. High post try. And once again,
What? How did I not get that?
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside, George. Moore, right side.
Come
And the
on,
Pacers
get,
get
wow!
it to go.
What
Man,
has
that is
happened
a
here?
missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Monroe with a screen on George, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana leading. Hill kicks to Ellis. Outside Hill. A picture-perfect screen.
There
play,
we
and the
go,
jumper's
finally.
good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Roberson. 9 points last game. Monroe, the pass to Mayo. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up, because if you
Okay,
don't, you're going to get
come on,
called for
guys,
the over the
get
back
our
foul
act
every
together
time.
here.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Rodney Hood's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Andre Robertson. Ellis can't get it to go.
Wow.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Some hang time on
Maybe
that
my
jump.
boost didn't
Whip
save.
three.
Maybe I did it and the game didn't
On that
save for
angel
some
food
reason.
cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other.
I wish he'd be more patient and run a pick and roll.
Now here's Carter-Williams. George Hill missing his last shot. Hill against Carter-Williams. Here's Bogut. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Olynyk. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. And then for Milwaukee, Robinson's checked in for Monroe.
I should have checked
And
the
Parker
boost
subbed in
before
for
the
O.J.
game.
Mayo. Shot clock at 5. Hood can't get it to go.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Moore dishes to Lynn. Stuckey drives inside. Second chance effort.
Get in there. Nope.
Contact on the shot.
Yeah, because I've noticed sometimes when I'll do a connection and then exit out of the game without it doing a saving, then it won't hold the connection. So I'm wondering if I did it and then didn't save the MyCareer mode.
And the first
Yep, I did it. My free throw rating's down at 90. The boosts aren't in effect.
So he gets them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Now Carter Williams. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Parker outside, screened by Bogut to the wing right side. Hood, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his third assist on the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Lynn. Nice teamwork to set up the
there we go.
Make the space for the J.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes.
All right, so now I got to remember to buy boosts again. Wow, we outscored them 20-8 in the first quarter and then got blasted by them in the second.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up?
That was close to being a disaster.
Doubling, anything to try to get him off.
Still ended up pretty much being a disaster.
Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Olynyk in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The game now all time. And that's now 7 points for O.J. Mayo.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin.
Get in there.
The key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And team free throw numbers really
make it 4 for 4.
As you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Again, Mayo missing. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Indiana. And George, here we go. Shot is good
nice.
off the back rim and in.
Off and running right out
that
the bat
rattle to go for him.
Second half.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. It's Mayo on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Mayo, the pass to Carter Williams. And that pass
whoops.
Goaltending, the official call.
Oh, Mayo on
get
the
to
wing.
that one quite in time, Kevin.
Put
those can be
Mayo
tough
on
to
their
gauge
wings
sometimes.
Okay, that was pun was a little late. Worth it.
First in scoring.
Maybe
First
not.
in shooting percentage.
Nah.
And he's as good as it gets from three-point land.
Up
in
for
fact,
review.
The best percentage that we have.
We'll do a poll later.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the
Not allow inside basket. Roger Dodger, Captain Awesome.
He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace. Push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message.
That would have been embarrassing if he missed that.
Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And it's Hill penetrating. And he gets it to go.
All right, well, I guess George Hill is feeling it.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
I'm finished.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 8. Screen by Monroe.
They fell short this time.
The feed to Bogut. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Ellis can't get it to 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Kicks it to Mayo. And here is Carter Williams. Onto Tacumbo. Dishes to Monroe. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, George. And Moore kicks to Ellis. There's the pick. Hill left side. Wide open. And he buries it.
Hey, there we go.
The rim on the way down. Hill's got 10.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
It's like with the boost, my teammates don't trust me
pass to
anymore.
Monroe. Outside, onto the Kumbo. He dishes it to Mayo. Monroe left side. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact.
Okay, that's a little bit my fault.
Check out the night for Monroe. He's got 11 points and a block.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Olynyk. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. And then for Milwaukee, Robinson's checked in for Bogut. Parker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Hood subbed in for O.J. Mayo.
Oh, nice pass right to Jabari Parker.
A clear path to the hoop. Robinson misses. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Moore.
Boom!
Jamming that one home.
Wow,
that kind of worked out for the better.
For him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
There's a screen by Robinson. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Monroe. And Turner with the block. They'll recover it. And Parker, here we go. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around.
Switched me over to him too late.
By Parker.
Couldn't really get over there in time.
Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. Carter Williams against Land. And Moore kicks to Lynn. Back to Moore from 15 feet away. Can't get it to
Wow,
go.
okay,
Excellent
yeah. These the boost, seriously. I didn't realize how much they impact my game. There's no way I'm missing that shot.
Screen by Monroe. Robinson passes to Parker. Puts up the baby hook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And the Bucks making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Lynn dishes to Moore. The 15-footer.
There we go.
Moore's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Still, I wasn't sure that was going to go in. It looked a little off.
And stolen by Stuckey. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Get in there. Good job, Stuckey.
Now it's a 5-point
lead.
Moving it around.
Stuckey.
Coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes
He's not
a coach
from
happier
Kentucky.
than selflessness on the basketball court.
At least I don't think so. I don't. We could be.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hill has the open look. No good on the triple.
That was rushed. Brick!
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action. Boys checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Jeremy Lin. Parker's checked in for Miller.
Oh, hello.
Hood comes in for O.J. Mayo. Setting the floor for the Bucks, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward.
I guess I hit A
Hood
one
out
too
there
many
with Andre
times.
Robertson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Nobody near George. Drops in the tray.
That works. Gave him just a little bit too much space there.
Now. Here's Hood. Feeds to Parker. Up and in on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now Hill. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And Moore kicks to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Shots.
Nice. Good recovery.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
The Pacers making a switch here. Olenek's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Andrew Bogut checked in for Thomas Robinson.
Okay, allowed the offensive rebound, but didn't prevent it. Well, had help preventing the shot.
And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Hood. The drive by Hill. Here's Moore. Good. The assist.
There we go.
And now,
of course, if I get more of those excellent releases, I don't have to worry about too much of the shot not going in.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
How can you forget
that is
about
way
him?
too much
he's
space.
Not going to miss that open of a look.
Indiana leading by 8. Outside, George. From the high post. They grab their own miss.
Dang it, couldn't get to the board in
Here's
time.
Milwaukee now. Parker passes to Bogut. Back to Parker. Shoots a three. Again, Carter-Williams missing. So it's the Pacers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. George dishes to Moore. Monroe on the double team. And Moore kicks.
Oh, yes!
Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
Pass is a little off, but still got it there with enough time for him to get the open layup.
Fans had a hand
Who
in the
booed? All right, Olynyk, get in the huddle.
I thought there was great energy.
You hit a layup, you didn't win the World Series.
We've got 28 seconds
or the
left in
NBA
fourth
championship.
quarter.
I guess it would be better to make a basketball reference other than a baseball reference.
Rebounded by Moore.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's
Stucky, get out of here. Wow, Stucky really wants the ball. Here.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think
give it a ball, give it a ball, give it a ball, give it a ball.
That extra little bit of confidence.
Dribble out the clock.
Time now to go courtside as we send.
Spoiled little brat.
Guys, Paul George standing by.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game,
Bill
Freak.
Oh.
He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
When you're having a night shooting in the high 50s, you're being efficient with.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
Guess I could have let the highlights play out there. just do it this way. Ba ba da boom. Ba da 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 boom. Shot. Now there's the dunk. The unintentional steal. The fadeaway. Hair's curling a little bit into my ear there. Felt weird. So that's why I'm going to get a haircut today. Also, just a reminder, no afternoon stream because I'm going to get a haircut today. You know what? Let's get some team chemistry back. Hello. Don't care. Ooh, go to a party with Ronnie 2K? Yeah. Yeah, I'm the 2K17 cover athlete! Woohoo! Even though 2K17 would have come out last year. Can tell they expect you to do that one early on. Oh yeah, that looks good. Let's look at it again. Oh, right, boost. No, they were on. I'm apparently just not playing all that well. I might, because of those 2 games without them, I might have been put into a little bit of a cold streak. Sylvester Timmerman. It's looking all Rod Arnold. Ooh, I'm right up there in the league leaders. I need to get my scoring game going again here. Catch fire once more.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these 2 gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Our coverage tonight from Target Center, as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they won their last matchup, that game against the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And Nicholas Batum, who will be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very active on both ends of the floor, with and without the ball. Very important, with and without the ball. He helps win games with his passing, and, you know, he rarely turns it over. Great floor leader out there.
Yo, he's the biggest threat since my man AK-47, Andre Karolinko. To go 5 for 5 on any night. That's 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, and 5 blocks. This guy does it all.
And that'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you for joining us.
Spasiba.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At center, Kelly Olynyk.
Silence as they introduce us. Because I have all the music turned off. To avoid copyright.
At the other guard position, Monteas. At small forward, Paul George. At the other
Are they booing or cheering?
Freak. The head coach of the visiting team is Frank Bowie.
Oh, I guess we're on the road. Duh. That's why there's no music for our starting lineups and why they're booing us.
At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 46, starting at number.
Okay.
It's the Pacers.
No need to watch
Pacers
this.
On the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. And as we start the weekend here on this
Nikola
Friday night,
Pekovic.
2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan.
I do
Mark
my
Kellogg,
squats.
And Greg Anthony. The Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. You love to get the ball rolling early in the season. That's what they've done.
Well, right now,
Oh, I
for the
should have been there for that
Timberwolves, they've
rebound.
started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt heading into the season, and I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete
Uh-oh.
with the best teams in the league.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Moore in at power forward. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's George in at the small forward position. Now here is Hill, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Just 2 to shoot.
Splash.
Gets it to go.
Splish,
on the assist by
splash.
George.
I was
Moore's
taking a
got the first
bath.
points on the scoreboard for the Pacers. Pekovic with a screen. Higgins outside.
Wiggins. Wiggle, wiggle,
Kicks to
wiggle, wiggle,
Middleton.
wiggle.
Pass to Pekovic. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Feeds it to Wiggins. Olynyk
And
with the
it's
steal.
intercepted.
George passes to Moore. Ellis outside. Drills the three-pointer. Ellis has got himself going there. His first point.
Beautiful
of the game on the
assist.
deep ball.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Middleton against Ellis. Takes the 13-footer. Another miss by Middleton. For
And
Indiana,
another
they've
rebound
gone 2
for
or 3
me.
here to start out the game. Shoots from the corner, and there are the Pacers with another
Wow.
bucket.
And it looks like he might
Impressive.
just be on his A game today.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Magic.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous all over the court.
Yoda
And
spoke,
that
or
kind of
not
hustle
Yoda,
is
Darth
gonna
Vader
pay off
spoke
for
in
you,
a
and also it's gonna
high-pitched
keep your
voice.
coach happy.
The Force is strong with this one. No, I am
George
your
against
father.
Wiggins.
Movie would be a whole lot different then.
And George kicks to Moore. Ellis wide open. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Movie
Now,
would be a
here's
lot
Rubio.
weirder if that
His
was the
last outing,
case.
He had 8 points to the paint from 12 feet out. And that one's
Oh,
Pekovic
must have been
has got
just
his
a little
first
too far
points of the
back
night.
to block that.
Pacers leading by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hill dishes to Moore. Now here's Olynyk. He's guarded close.
Oh!
Ellis can't
Oh, why did you pass it to me? I had a wide open layup.
Rubio outside. Oh, good on the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hill passes to George. And the foul called on Freak.
Oh, whoops.
That is his first foul of the game. And Paul George with the 3.
How
Not bad.
They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Making a switch here. Lynn's checked in.
That's more like clapping
now
wrists.
here's Rubio. Looking for his first
Didn't
basket.
really want to
showing
put
this
the
one.
controller
And that
down.
one's good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pacers leading by 5. 1:58 left to play in the first. Outside, George Moore. Got a piece of
Ah! Wanted to shoot it right away and it pump fake.
Lynn against Wiggins, and it's Rubio penetrating. Good. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Pekovic. On the wing, Wiggins. Pekovic with a screen on Ellis. Here's Wiggins. The basket drive.
What?
And he gets fouled on the shot. Timberwolves trail by 4. They've got Nikola Pekovic. Jones is out there with Levine. Then there's Batum. And it's Kuzman in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
I guess I've just
Here's
lost my
Levine.
ability to
Kicks
play
to
NBA
Pekovic.
2K16.
Passes to Levine. 5 on the clock. The shot. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Stuckey. Pacers leading by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He ended with 16 points and hit the glass as well, coming away with 9 rebounds. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much.
Probably I had that 90
Just
free throw
marvel,
rating because
guys,
my
at
stamina was
what
down
he
a little
able
bit.
to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that.
Who am I
No
even
question
guarding?
whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Erickson misses.
Just tentative in the paint.
Leaf
Lacking a
Erickson?
little bit of
No, oh, wait,
confidence
no,
allowed
that
the
can't be
defender
it.
to recover and contest that shot.
And a wide open look for Freak. Can't
Wow.
hit. So Minnesota will take it the other way. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans.
I guess
The
I just
only
can't
time
hit
they'll
any
get to
long
see this
jumpers
matchup
anymore.
all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Nails the 16-foot.
There we go.
Moore's got 6 points.
Yeah,
All right,
just a
stick to my
smart shot,
15-foot
taking
game.
Advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now here's Middleton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Another one?
Time on the way up.
Wow.
2 chances at the free throw line here. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana? Pacers leading by 3.
I'm just disappointed in myself with how
Pass to
poorly
Hill.
I'm playing.
There's the screen. In the corner, Miles with it. The 3. Here's Moore. That one's all
There we
good.
go.
He's 3 for 5 from the field.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And Rubio kicks to McCallum. Begovic with a screen. Shot off the pick. Rebounded by Moore.
Woo! Reach back
Moore's
for that
got
one.
6 rebounds
I
now
didn't want to
in the
go
game.
up for the block because I didn't want to risk getting another
Down
foul.
low. The 9-foot shot. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Hot,
Pass
hot,
to
hot.
Guzman. Shoots from 12. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 6.
The mid-range jumper is a
Guzman!
shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Hill dishes to Moore. All alone. Rebound Minnesota.
Can't hit it.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fires it up. Here's Wiggins. And a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Moore.
There
with
we
the
go.
bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
The pass to Guzman. With a step back, and that's good for 2. 8 points for him.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Hill against Rubio. Kept alive. The kick out to Hill. He dishes it to George.
Oh, why
That's
that?
basket number
Okay.
2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handles. Not midday, not early
Should
morning.
trust
that's rush
Paul
hour
George.
handles. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Begovic with a screen. Here's Guzman. But they'll get another chance. That 3 off the mark.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That's
Good perimeter defense there.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes.
I take pride in my defense. I take pride.
Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. 8 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana. Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Olynyk, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Erickson with the screen on Hill. There's a screen. Begovic inside. He's against Olynyk.
Nice work.
I thought they were going to call foul on me.
Draw the contact.
Booga, 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 booga.
Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one misses.
Hard work.
Your
on the
mother
glass
was a
once
hamster
again,
and your
fellas.
father
They
smells
put
of
a lot
elderberry.
effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
George passes to Moore. Back to George. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Kept alive by Indiana. George against Middleton. The 3. And the foul.
Oh, no!
That's his
Oh, I got pulled into that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wiggins.
Wow, thanks.
Off the screen. And that's good for 2. Wiggins has got 8 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now Lynn. They set the pick. Inside, Moore.
And one? Got it.
As he is fouled, it'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
Bum, 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 bum.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Levine kicks to Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Dishes it to Jones. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You just have to admire the versatility
Ooh!
they were able to
Hello,
display
Andrew Wiggins.
offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
Pacers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. First one falls for them.
Stay on the board. Stay on the board.
Good on both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
For
I am.
Minnesota,
I'm
they've
actually
gone
one of the
3 of
best.
6 in the
I
third
haven't
quarter,
seen where I am this
50%
year in the
from
league.
field. Batum passes to Erickson. The dish to Jones. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here, and he gets it to
Wow.
go. Levine's got his first 3 points
What
of
a
the game.
shot.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Lynn kicks to Hill. Moore dishes to Hill. Back to Moore. Good.
Nice
Hill picking up the
step.
assist.
Now I've got my
And
game
that's
coming
19
back to
points
me.
for Freak.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
I just
It really
needed a game
is.
against
5
the
out of
Wolves.
6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Erickson with a screen on Stuckey. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Stuckey. And with that shot, the Indiana leads cut back.
Good thing I didn't
again
get
to
called
set
for
the basket
goaltending.
from
I should
Levine.
have been there.
For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
Ooh, easy.
Stuckey outside.
Stuckey, you never take my
He feeds it
screens.
to Moore. Outside, Lynn. This one for 3. Erickson with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
It's hard to do anything with
They set
4
the pick.
fouls. I don't want to get my 5th
Levine
one.
passes to Jones. From downtown, Pacers with the rebound. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Hill kicks to Moore. It's back to Hill. Stuckey dishes to Hill.
Oh, nice
And he
feed.
knocks
Nice
him away off
cut,
the
Hill.
glass. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Wow, check out that assist.
That's
That's
beautiful.
a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh.
And by Levine.
Maybe that'll
Come on,
ignite them.
Stuckey,
Impossible
elevate.
not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeking.
Woo,
That's
pumped
what
up.
the
Oh, wait,
alley-oops
I'm not
guys
supposed to
will
be
do
pumped up for the
for
alley-oop.
your team.
That was
That was
an
against me.
outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Jones against Len. Passes it to Guzman. Just 3 on the clock, and there's another
Oh,
for the
defensive
Timberwolves.
breakdown. Yeah,
It's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. as
Their
we head into the
mom's a
fourth quarter.
defensive breakdown.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Chris Middleton is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Pekovic. Then there's Batum.
Ricky
and it's
Rubio.
Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Took the
Woohoo!
opportunity when he saw it. 16 points for Ellis.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They set the pick. Wiggins kicks to Middleton. Fires the three. Great defense that time from Ellis.
And they hold a
Indeed, great defense
on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated.
Woo!
And that's sort of been the story
Fast
here
break
today,
executed to
So
perfection.
They trail by 11. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And Pekovic kicks to Rubio. Outside Batum. And no good. His first shot of the night missing. Pacers leading by 11. Here's more. That ball, nice feed that time from George.
It was a nice feed from George.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kev, well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He let his players.
Yeah, look at that
they've
Wolf
gotta
getting
do a better
funky in the
job on
background.
defense.
Oh,
He said
he's got the
they're
groove.
scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand.
He's got the
defensively,
beat.
get us
He's
stops,
got
and
the
get on a
beat.
run of our
He's
own.
got the
Do they have it
beat.
in 'em, Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option.
Oh,
defensively as they try
oh,
to
what a
get
bad
back on
double
this game.
team.
Excellent ball movement there.
Hey, and
that's
2,500
key.
fans
This run,
converted.
Passing it with purpose. The D has
My game is back.
keep up.
When I'm converting
Rubio
fans,
kicks
you
to
know
Middleton.
things are going well.
And there's the feed to Pekovic. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Indiana. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Ellis outside for the three. And Indiana another three.
He's been one of their more reliable options today,
That
guys.
was wrong
I mean,
of me
his
to do that.
shooting has led them to this
My
lead.
apologies.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a
I'm
basket.
just
gotta
playing out
find
doing
something, you're
stupid
right.
stuff in the stream now.
Hill against Rubio to the inside. Olynyk with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Deep two from Hill. The shot misses. And Minnesota will come
Oh, no!
And the foul called on Freak.
Why did I even do that?
Five on
Okay,
him.
now I gotta play really smart.
And here's Rubio. Batum with the ball. Now defended by Freak. Here's
Wow,
Wiggins.
nice
Gets
rebounding
it
there,
to Ball from
George.
the right block.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Olynyk sets a screen for Hill. From the wing. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they really had it going on the offensive glass in that first half, but here recently they've gotten away from that. They've got to be aggressive in attacking that offensive glass here in the second half.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Chris
He's having to
Middleton's
play
injury.
really
Doris,
super
any
smart.
news?
Hey, Kev, I caught up with the athletic trainer for the Timberwolves.
Obviously,
He told me that it
super
doesn't
smart
look too
is
serious.
not in
The
my
season is
style.
young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for George Hill.
Wait, someone got injured?
And Moore kicks to George.
Ooh. Hey, who got injured? Maybe it was George Hills and Lynn is in now for him.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Wow, he got
Hey,
right.
Mr. Riley.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
Hello again to
Blatant
Zim.
Contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Timberwolves timeout called.
My computer must be really messed up. It's not even translating the little emojis anymore.
We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball.
I do not have
Get out in transition.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Never really got into the Counter-Strike series. I think because a lot of it was done mostly on PC, or at least the good aspects of the game. All the mods, and it seemed the community was mostly on PC, and I've just never had a powerful enough PC to really game on.
Passes to Middleton. Shot clock at 6.
Whoops.
Down low. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
They've shown some
Thank you,
strength
Jeremy
in the
Lin, for the
paint
backup
today. Their
defense.
work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys,
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
putting
whoa,
it
whoa,
mildly.
easy
I mean,
bounce.
they've been absolutely dominant.
The drive by Ellis, and it's good. Ellis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just
Oh, well,
a
thanks
total
for stopping by.
obliteration, if you will.
Do you have
You can
a
safely
game or
say
just
mission
practice?
accomplished now for Indiana.
In the end, they had a better shooting.
And
percentage,
thanks for the
that's
good
what
luck
made the difference.
wishes
Sometimes,
again,
Clark,
Nazim.
things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think
Ooh,
the
defensive
shots
3
were good,
seconds.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the
Splash.
sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. And you have to love the effort.
Oh,
he
well,
put forth
glad
on
to
the
hear
glass.
that
He played
your
with the
injuries have
fire
recovered,
no one else could
Mm,
and
match as he
I guess
chased down
good
those
luck in
rebounds.
practice. Hopefully nothing else goes wrong.
Jones kicks to McCallum.
That's the worst place to get
Looking to
injured.
end the
I always
run.
hated getting
And once
injured
again
in
off the mark by
practice.
Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, we need to get out of here. I'm getting myself
Outside
into
Hill.
trouble.
Hill gets a screen from Moore. Hill kicks to Moore. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner, and he sinks
Nice
that ball
turnaround.
in the back of the rim on the way in.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding.
Oh, we had to take a
Well, I know
shot.
you don't
I
wanna
mean,
say
we
it,
couldn't
but
run
I
the
will,
clock
partner.
out.
I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stuckey outside.
Yeah.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.
Ah, finally. Seems I'm getting back to my old self here now. Well, minus the 5 fouls. That was uncharacteristic.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to
The
present
24
our joint
points was
player of the
a little
game,
bit better.
Freak.
Certainly a lot better
Led
than
the
a
way tonight
9-point
with a
game against the
double-double,
Lakers.
and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intent. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin.
Advance. Ooh, an accolade unlocked. Ah, I missed it on the actual screen. I missed it on the stream itself. Spin around in circles, waiting for the loading screen. Gotta do some things to entertain myself. Let's see, let's wear some... Yeah, let's wear the hardwood classics. Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports
These
Pregame
jerseys.
Show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Washington
added
Wizards.
these jerseys to
Looking at the Wizards,
my ugly
they're
jerseys
enjoying a better
list.
winning percentage to this point than we saw
I don't know
last
if
year.
anything can ever
Encouraging
top
sign
the
for
Steelers
players
Bumblebee
and the front
uniforms.
office. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer.
I mean, there's
Freak
still
has
some
just
pretty bad
been
uniforms out
incredible
there.
so far this season. Just
I don't know, I should probably
description. You see him
compile
holding
a
onto the
list
story
thing
title.
for
of
free
my
is
own
trying to
personal
avoid the
ugliest
stat-chasing
jerseys.
things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big
You
stat
know, it's never
chaser.
easy
What do
to
you think
hold on to
about
the
Freaks
scoring
here?
title. You know, teams start.
I know my all-time favorite football jersey, and maybe my all-time favorite jersey overall, is the San Diego Chargers alternate AFL powder blue jersey.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside
Just,
Clark Keller
I guess the
and
coloring, the
Greg
design is just awesome. It's,
Well, it was the
love that
Indiana Pacers
design.
winning their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It was just a
they should have
performance.
changed
That game was
their
all there.
uniforms.
They got it going. It was full speed ahead.
The
We stand out, I
confidence
think,
just
well
exuded
enough.
in that performance on the offensive end. I mean,
It's the golden shorts that do it.
Guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA
Wow.
team.
Okay, I don't know
you
why
got
we
be
need to
able have
give
that kind of
10 feet of
performance on the
space to
road.
John Wall
Focused,
there.
Purposeful and productive. Really solid.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor.
Hey, I'm
for
wearing
Washington,
your shoe. Can you
but
sign
right
it
there,
for
Ball
me?
and Beal are at the guard spots. Gorgie Dang is out there with Nene. Olynyk can't
Really,
hit.
Olynyk?
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Cleveland.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and
Yeah, I
layups
do like
against
Detroit's
the
new
defense
jerseys.
that
They are
really
nice.
didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Ellis following the basket by Nene. Ellis
Yeah,
kicks it
these
over,
hardwood
and
classic
Monty
jerseys are just
Brown
fantastic.
in the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Nene.
it's I'm telling you, it's the gold shorts that do
that
it.
one pretty clearly.
No question about
The
it.
red
Greg. I mean,
top
a
with
ton
these
of
bright
contact.
gold
Oh, good
shiny
call by the
shorts.
official.
The Pacers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so Olynyk nails both of them. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Zhang a screen. Beal against Ellis. Left side Wall. 6 on the shot clock.
Ah,
Score
should
the
have
basket,
stepped
his
up.
second of 2 attempts.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets
Loop
it going
loop.
early,
Wow, I
he's
didn't
gonna
realize
give
we
you
were off to that point of the start.
Ball against Hill. Pass to Moore.
Right around him.
Rattling two-handed jam.
Solid work on the back end
Yeah.
of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing.
Definitely the
surprising, guys,
shorts.
but again, no need on that one.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. They grabbed their own miss.
Wait,
and
what?
That one's good.
And early on, they
How do you get that?
perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here.
So I didn't have
on
him
their
boxed
first 5
out
attempts.
enough.
Inside, here's Moore. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Moore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense is
Always knows
distracted
where
by
his
our
teammate's
shorts.
gonna
We
be
have the
at.
advantage.
Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
We need to find
Here's
some way to
George.
make it work
Back to
on
the basket
the
by Washington.
defensive end on it for
This is
ourselves.
to Moore. Olynyk inside. Nene on him. Here's Moore. And again, it's
There.
Indiana.
You
Whoa,
as soon as he
hello.
recognized
Gonna
the
go
height
pay a
mismatch,
visit to
he
everyone.
immediately
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad jersey. The old Orlando Magic
Greg,
black
that's
jerseys
just
with the white
good
straps. Those are
basketball.
nice.
Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Now here is Hill. Following following the miss by John Wall. Olenek the pass to Ellis. No luck. Solid defense there by Nene.
Nice
And
layup.
here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And he gets it to go.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Moore. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota.
Oh, I had the pass icons up. Oh, no. Okay. Little slow of a reaction by me on that part of hitting the X button.
Minutes in. Here's Beal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Hill gets a screen from Moore.
Yeah, they've had some rough years.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
It's been rough for them ever since Dwight Howard left.
In this one.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Nikola Vucevic is a good player, though.
Enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up.
If Alfred Payton could play with consistency, he'd be good for them. But he's a night in and night out player.
But unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Jang, no luck.
I know because I have him on my fantasy basketball team and he drives me nuts. One night he'll get me 20 points and a whole bunch of stat stuffers. Next night he'll shoot 1 for 10, 2 points, 1 assist. Drives me nuts.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move.
I need production from my point guard position. I mean, I've still got Damian Lillard, which helps.
On the offensive side of the
but
ball.
I just lost
they did a
Jarrett
great
Jack
job
for
of
the
finding
season.
the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish.
Hey, it's Carlos Boozer, the Booze Crew.
Checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. Dudley, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's
Yeah,
just
they
too
do
easy of a
have
shot
trouble
to
keeping
miss.
star players. Be interesting to see how long Vucevic stays around. Because I would say he's their star player right now.
Right side, Lin. Freak sets a screen for Lin. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Good little
I injured Bradley Beal. I eeled him.
Looking shot, well executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Boozer. Here's Hill. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. So
screw you, Boozer.
Three-point play chance here.
Oh, Boozer.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
He's been a
Vucevic,
completely different guy at the
I've
line this season. I mean, last year,
used him
you
as my
weren't sure
keeper
what you were
pick
gonna get when he
this
got to the
year.
stripe. There's no way.
Guy's
we
a
could've
double-double
expected such a huge
machine. He is
increase
one of the
in those
best
free
in the
throw
league right
percentage
now.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the feed to Dudley. Will it go? No good off the front iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky
Whoops.
break there for the D.
And
That was the wrong
the
button.
Wizards will take it the other way. Here is Augustine. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. There's Beal with the three. No good.
Oh, that's not who I wanted to throw it to.
And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball.
Like I
at a
said,
young age.
he's a pretty consistent double-double 2010 guy.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form.
Any team would love to have a player like him. I love having him on my fantasy team just because of his usual consistency. I mean, you know he's having a bad night when he doesn't put up 20. Or at least a double-double.
Her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition, too.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good
I would say I'd probably put him, at least for this year, especially next to Drummond. Drummond's been ridiculous.
Is out there with Turner.
Ah, tapped the E button too many
That's the 5 to begin the second.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. That's good.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Pacers leading by 3. Outside, Lynn. Cannot hit. Now Washington takes it the other way. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
So close to getting that offensive board.
Familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love
yeah,
to
go Stuckey.
This game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
George dishes to Moore. Feeds it to Turner.
Oh, no.
Augustine with the steal. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Good on the shot. Wall's got 9.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Oh, yeah. Drummond and Vucevic together. That would be a deadly combination.
He had a strong shot last season. First in three-point shooting, and he was top 5 in field goal percentage. Never settling, always working to get a good look.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency.
Yeah, this game definitely lies to you about how to use the pass button. Because even if you hit the stick in the direction you intend to pass it, it passes it in the opposite direction. That's why I use the icon passing.
What's the update?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Wizards head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road.
Easy enough.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you
I love a quick
hate
2
see
points.
Anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah, those two would clean up the boards no problem if they were on the same team. Wouldn't be a lot of opportunity for second chance points, that's for sure. Ah, I missed time there.
Wizards trailed by 3. Here's Wall. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Chang against Moore. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Thought I could get the step back there. I was wrong.
Detroit pulling into town.
All right, now I'm forcing shots.
Before hitting the road again.
The game's going to suffer here all of a sudden.
Second chance shot. The shot by Nene. No good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh, yeah. Gortat is definitely underrated.
The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Lynn's got his second bucket tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
This is the list of last season's top shooters.
I forget where he is now in my
freak number 1.
In my career here in the game. I know he's with a different team. Obviously, you don't see him here.
What is your pre-shot routine? Where you look, how you follow through. I mean, whatever he did last year, he did it better than anybody else.
I know I've played him already, but I can't remember where he's at. Nice dribbling out of bounds there, John Wall.
And you know what?
Excellent job.
Playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Pacers leading by 4. Hill kicks to Moore. Boom! Jams it straight down.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the
Wow,
lead they're
no,
enjoying,
I
I'm
didn't
surprised
realize
he
that
didn't
Reggie
put a little
Jackson
something
was
extra
putting
on
that
line.
Me too.
good of
Well,
numbers
I'll
up.
tell you what, I'm
I
glad
think
you
John
did.
Wall's
Watch
play
him
has
probably have a
suffered
45
with
minute delay
injuries
here. He shattered
over the
the
years, and
backboard.
much like Derrick
6 and
Rose,
9
he
in the
isn't
second quarter. Some
performing
good work
like
from
he
the field.
used to. Because right now, I think Derrick Rose is an overrated point guard
And the rebound goes to Nene.
for what they're comparing him to. I just don't think he'll ever get back to that MVP form.
Outside, Wall takes a three. Again, the miss by Wall.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
From deep, Ellis. And the Pacers, another three.
And guarding him on the perimeter.
And they're still, Derrick Rose is still a very good player, but you know they're putting him up on that elite point guard and still putting him on that same level he was when he was the MVP. And I just don't think he's that same guy anymore. I think in terms of the way they compare him now, he's overrated.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Moore with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them.
I mean, Rose honestly needs to be traded. I know that the Bulls are my own team, and it seems weird saying that. But I'd be shocked if the front office would actually do it, because I hate our front office. They're a bunch of morons, and they don't know what they're doing. They've obviously, it showed by holding on to Derrick Rose way too long.
He kicks it to Hill. Here's Moore. Good.
Their draft picks have been, for the most part, horrible.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are
Bobby Portis is probably the most recent, other than Jimmy Butler has been a surprise. In terms of first-round picks, it seems like Bobby Portis is the only one that's working out here.
Pacers lead by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, like I said, Rose is still a very good player. I just don't think he's on that. He's not that MVP level anymore.
But at the same time, we're gonna have an answer for that, because the rest of this team.
But yeah, I'd be surprised with.
You simply
If I would be surprised if the front office actually went ahead and went through it. I know I've heard some rumors of, you know, working out a trade of maybe getting Nerlens Noel to Chicago. And maybe they started, you know, the rumors flying started putting Derrick Rose in that package.
Now the third quarter about to get going.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. 11 rebounds and a block.
But, like I said, 500 fans. Like I said, I'd be surprised if the front office actually went through with it. Just because they don't have a history of making big-name deals. And if they do, it's poorly executed.
Dang is out there with Nene, and George gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of.
We had Carmelo Anthony all but signed, but then he probably really had a good sit-down talk with our front office and realized that he'd be playing for even bigger morons in Chicago.
Wall missing again. Pacers leading by 10. And George kicks to Hill. On the wing, George. He has 6.
I've got Bradley Beal on me. Why am I not taking advantage of this?
Shot clock at 6. Down it drops.
There we go.
For his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's nothing of Derrick Rose's fault getting injured and not being at that level. It's just that people unrealistically put him back at that level. Much like I said, I think the same thing for John Wall is that with injuries, people are still putting him on the level of being a really good point guard, but because of those injuries, he's just not the same player anymore.
The three-pointer no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Knicks have gotten better here lately. I mean, they were making some questionable moves just as well as Bulls. I mean, the Bulls have been good as well here the last couple of seasons. And they're always kind of in the hunt. They're just not getting over the top because the front office isn't making the moves that they need to be making. I think the same thing can be said about the Knicks.
Significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
At least in recent years.
More right side. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by George. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out. And now pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Pacers leading by 8. Right side Turner. Back to Lynn. And it's more penetrating from
I mean, if you really look at the Bulls this year, they are not as good as they've been in the past couple years. Yet they're still relevant and at the top of the East. Of course, the East isn't exactly known for being a power conference. Well, they're definitely better this year.
He's got 6. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lynn kicks to Ellis. More up top. Jang defending. Beal against Ellis. Back to Moore. Baseline jumper. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Superb playmaking from Monte.
They knew what they were planning. No one else seemed to know what they were planning. Porzingis getting booed draft night. Now everyone's cheering for him.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He made no mistake that their game.
Oh no, I absolutely agree with you. Butler and Gasol, the best players. Butler's the star of that team now. It's no longer Derrick Rose.
At the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key.
I mean, when you break the record of the all-time great, break a record that was held by the all-time great, you know you're the team's #1 player.
Stuckey's subbed in for Monte Ellis. Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, no good for Usher. Pacers leading by 6. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Wizards head athletic trainer. He told me it looks like he took a knock and might have bruised his sternum on that play. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
Here's Dudley. And that one comes up a bit short.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now.
Oh, yeah. And that's exactly the record I was talking about. That 40 points was a record. That most points in the second half that was held by Michael Jordan for, well, obviously a very long time. And Butler does work hard. I mean, he's worked hard his entire life with his whole backstory.
Stuckey outside. 17-foot shot on the way.
He's a guy who's had to work hard his entire life.
And the Pacers lead by 10. For Washington,
and he definitely deserves being. As I say, that was one pleasant surprise
and good passing
from his draft pick.
Right now, Kevin.
Was the player that he's turned out to be.
Dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
That really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Dudley, no luck.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Stuckey.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal
I think the Bulls, I mean, I'd love for them to make some moves. I think they need to move someone in the backcourt, like Taj Gibson, or as much as I hate to say it, Joakim Noah. I mean, he's been good energy for that team the last couple years, but injuries have gotten to him as well.
averaged about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers.
I think that they need to move some guys to uncrowd that front court, so that they can justify really giving minutes to Bobby Portis.
Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
That's why I think they can afford to move Noah, because Bobby Portis is just as much of an energy player as Noah is. I didn't even move and I get called for a foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there.
Except Bobby Portis is a little more cleaner and better on the offensive side of things than Noah is.
They were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And it's Hill penetrating.
That's my fault. I cut the wrong angle there.
Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Hill dishes to Olynyk, 13 feet away. Another shot.
Okay, no one's going to guard me. That's easy enough. I guess everyone forgot I was not playing for them.
Another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
So I think Bobby Portis is going to work out very well for the Bulls, at least from what he's shown early on.
Pacers out in front, up 10.
I think that future may be Jimmy Butler and Bobby Portis, at least with the roster they have now. But I do think they need to make some moves, and they have some moves. Maybe get a draft pick or another player inside, or a wing player, something like that. And I think they really need to finally show that they're committed to Butler being the guy in Chicago. But again, it is the front office of John Paxson and Gar Forman. And I have zero confidence that they can actually get anything done right.
So that's the group out there for Indiana. Augustine, no luck.
You got to give him a lot of credit.
I've always said that that team will never, they'll always be good, but they'll never be over the top again until those two guys are gone.
That's at the top of that list.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Nene, the screen. Augustine against Ellis. 5 to shoot. Nene, the screen. Augustine from outside. That's good.
That shot was made possible by the work of Nene setting the screen.
But of course, these are all just my opinions as well.
There's a screen. Hill kicks to Moore. He dishes it to Olynyk.
Okay, that's not who I wanted to pass it to. But icon passing. Gotta use icon passing.
Wall attacking. Here's Bosniak. Here's Dang. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Indiana making some changes.
Hold the lead. Got it. Oh, that was the objective already.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes.
It's the Booze Cruise again. That's the name of my fantasy basketball team. It's inspired by Carlos Boozer.
And again, Washington no good.
The Booze Cruise.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Wall against George. He feeds it to Moore. They double him with Wall. Lock at 6. Beal with the steal.
Icon passing. Icon passing.
Dudley against George. So against the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Washington making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Asha. And it's Nene in for Carlos Boozer. Pacers leading by 11. Here's more. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
I love doing that.
28 points for Freak.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Chang, the pass to Nene. Shot misses. Nice D from Moore.
And they've controlled the
Yeah, I guess
boards,
I'm
and
just
that's
bringing
a
it
big
up.
reason why they're controlling
Hey,
the lead.
hey.
Yeah, they brought
Rude.
sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Oh yeah, I've already seen it. A little bit of flashes this year.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been
Great on the
tremendous.
offensive
Very
side and good on
unselfish.
the and really good on the defensive side as well. He's a two-way player,
Tough shot to rely upon, but
and that's
really
what the
had it
Bulls
going
need
tonight.
more of
They
in
gotta
that
keep fighting their way
position.
to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Two of their players, Nikola Mirotic, can play offense but can't really play
Nene with the
defense.
screen on Lynn.
And then Taj Gibson isn't that good offensively, but he's great on the defensive side. Portis is a two-way player. I mean, he's already shown some great flashes, and that's why I'm saying I think the future of that team's going to come down to, Bobby Portis and Jimmy Butler are going to be leading that squad into the future.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you
Hey,
see an opponent
Brandon.
that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little
Yeah,
extra
and
added
like I
meaning.
said, Noah's been the heart and soul
you
of that
have to
team
look
for a
back
while,
at this and see the
ever
huge
since
game
he's
it
entered
was
in the
for
league,
Freak. He was
especially in the
really
recent
important
seasons,
under the
and I don't
basket,
think they'll
making the
trade him for that
down low
reason.
And getting position to pull in rebounds.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beal against Ellis. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 17.
I guess they've been taking offers on him, though. I think they're more looking to move Taj Gibson. He's got a little bit more value because he's not injured, or not as injured as
They
Noah.
poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
The 2K Sports post-game show. Port game show. Yeah, port game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
Well, speaking of Derrick
Accuracy from
Rose,
the
he's
field was
expected to
pretty
play
eye-catching.
tonight.
I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Browns to hire New York Mets
That
VP
is the
Paul
definition
De
of
Podesta
domination.
as
He
Chief
took them
Strategy
tonight
Officer.
in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this
Interesting.
evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,
Unless
and
that's
our
a
illustrious
typo.
2K Sports crew. This is
Supposed
Ernie
to say
Johnson saying
Jets.
good night, and we'll see you again
Hey,
soon,
I guess if
but
you're good
not
enough at
soon
your
enough.
job, you can cross over to different sports. Oh, no, it's right. Oh, I see. They're all saying here, all in on bringing analytics to football in the NFL. Kind of basically the sabermetrics that baseball is using a lot today. Oh, that's funny. I don't know what it is about your internet and my streams, Brandon, but man, they never seem to want to work. You're right. Oh, my internet's not been working all too well here lately either. let's see what we got connection-wise. I can add a new one. Add Horford, Andre Drummond. Let's see here. Oh, let's go with Andre Drummond. Hey, look at that. We get to work out with him right away. I'm guessing you have an Xbox One?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA
Be weird
fans.
that you would
Welcome
phrase
to
that
2K
question
Sports.
if,
I'm
like,
host, Ernie
your friend got
Johnson.
an Xbox
Seated
One.
Beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss.
All right,
in their
Mr.
last 8
Rai, have a
games.
good time at
We'll see if that
basketball
continues
practice.
tonight.
Like I said, good luck to you. Hopefully,
Well, the Pacers certainly have
hopefully
the
your injuries
defensive
are
side of
indeed
the game
fully
down
healed
pat.
and you
Very
don't re-aggravate anything.
strong
I'm
defense for them.
sure you know as well as I do all
Several
about
seasons
re-aggravating
running.
injuries
The
that you
problem,
think
Shaq,
have gone
the
away.
offense.
But yeah, I'll see you next time. Next 2K stream will be again tomorrow, same time as today's stream at least.
So they gotta give
As
themselves
scheduled
credit
right now, it should be. So yeah,
that.
I'll catch you then.
But I'd like to see them.
And
spread
also,
teams
Brandon,
out just a little bit more.
Congrats on getting an Xbox One.
And right now, the tip
Welcome to the next generation.
And Kevin Harlan is standing by.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At center. Starting at small forward.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kelly.
Up, and hey, we won the
Cleveland
tip.
Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If you play a very physical and aggressive style, like Bill Laimbeer, you're going to get injured. All right, we'll see you next time. Take care of yourself, man.
Came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana
Oh yeah,
Pacers.
GTA 5 is fantastic and a lot of fun to
Ellis is
play.
out there with Hill.
It's definitely one of those games that has gotten like 10 times better since launch.
Here's George. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington. Inside, shot
Ah.
6.
Bad
Oh,
call
and here
for
we go.
pass.
Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Finished off the break. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
George with the ball. Covered by Outlaw. Outside, George. Love grabs the
just
board.
not far
You know
over
what? You
enough.
just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Okay, I'm guarding two guys here. Okay, there we go. Oh,
Nope.
nope.
Points in the last one against the Pistons in Detroit.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just
Thank goodness he missed that
sensational,
shot.
the way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
Now, here's George. Following the miss by Kevin Love. And the basket by Hill.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't.
I
D
need
him
to
up
get
more
back into
tightly on the
playing
perimeter.
GTA some more.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Washington Wizards.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Moore. He sinks the 11-footer. Moore's got his first bucket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet.
Probably would have gotten it to this week. I don't know. I may do some in the stream
Hill against Irving.
Thursday afternoon. I haven't quite decided yet
Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on
what I'm going to be doing
The
there.
right play defensively. If you can't block,
I would have done some Monday, but Iron Banner was still going in Destiny. I wanted to finish that up.
And then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Would have done it today, but I'm not streaming this
I
afternoon.
briefly spoke with David Blatt. A key concern for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step and he's at the
Woo!
rim.
There's a
We'll
nice
have to move
swat.
our feet as a unit, or he'll get to the rim all game long. Guys,
And one, and one.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Whew. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the evening. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
Charge!
Here's Irving. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Detroit. That's good.
Another shot. I should have gone in there and blocked that.
Quarter converting at a really high percentage.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's George on the wing. The three from Hill. They get it back. Here's Moore.
Ah! I shouldn't have challenged Moscow. I know better than that.
Now. Irving's got the ball. He kicks to Smith. Mozgov sets a screen for Love. 6 to shoot. There's the three. The rebound by Paul George.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the
Whew,
shot.
there's, goaltending. That's a little better place to challenge Moscow on. Get him a little out of position.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. Here's Verajao. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Stuckey outside. Back to Lin. And good.
Woo! Look at that ball movement. That's a thing up. Beauty.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Barber passes to Thompson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Tristan Thompson, most overpaid bench player in the entire league.
Turner with a screen for Lin. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Barber. Picked by Verajao.
Barber.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Verajao, the shot is off.
Give me that.
Eventually by Turner.
You got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lin kicks to Moore. Soft.
And a nice easy layup.
Moore's got 8 points.
I love it.
That every pass they make is
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Smith for 3. And he
of course he's going to hit that because it's J.R. Smith. And he hits everything. Boom!
Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint.
It seems like every time I play the Cavaliers, LeBron's not here. Unless he left for somewhere else.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game.
Oh, wow, he poked away before I could even pass it out.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all.
Now we go back the other way.
For the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Moore, he's in at power forward. C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Turner is out there with Jeremy Lin. Now, here is George. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Misses and he wants
well, it's not going to change there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, freak in the last
as far as I know, you should be able to use your Connect as a microphone for streaming. It just probably won't sound as well as an actual headset.
Thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do.
Because I think I've seen people use their Connects before streaming, but like I said, the voice quality may not be there as an actual microphone. But if the system came with the basic headset, that works just fine.
Fires for 3 and another.
I was using that for a long time.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3
before I got this one.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here is George. He provides a good amount of offense
assist.
For the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Here's Smart. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And
that changed.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lin against Irving. Down low.
No!
And so in transition, here come the Cavaliers. And out of bounds.
Good thing they dribbled straight out of bounds.
Now some of the best in the NBA right
okay.
The top scores, efficiency-wise.
Yeah, well then the Connect should work. Like I said, the voice quality may not be as strong as an actual microphone or a headset, but you should still be able to use it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in.
If you have the setting to use your Connect as a microphone enabled.
And it's Hill in for Jeremy Lin. And he was kicked in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Mozgov.
Momentary lapse of the fact that I was on the offensive side of the ball there.
Ellis, who's checked in for C.J. Miles. Irving dishes to Love. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. There's the screen. Here's Love. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Moore. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Ellis with the ball. And that one's good. George.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
The drive by Hill. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving passes to Mozgov. Count that one.
Oh, George.
And he can time his passes so
now, let me check something in the settings. Doop 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 doop. Okay, yeah, if you have, looking at the Twitch app settings.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Yeah, I mean, here the basic microphone that comes with the system to replace it costs $20.
And gotta like what
so $20 US in the post. They're not cheap to replace. This one I managed to find on sale for about 20, well, maybe $15 less than what it usually sells for.
Smith right side from past the arc. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter.
But as long as you have your Connect enabled to use it as a microphone, which I think goes through maybe the basic setup. If not, it's under the, if you go to settings and then go to the Connect settings, I think it's under there, at least it should be. And then once you get to the Twitch app, if you just hit Enable Connect, then I think everything should function right. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it should work. Let's just say it should work.
6 to shoot. Smith for 3. And it's Smith again missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this.
But yeah, believe it or not, I don't know what the relation is to US dollar. That much I don't know, but I'm actually familiar with quid.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
It's a pick by Love.
I watch a lot of UK programming and on TV, and of course watch. I watch a lot of Achievement Hunter, and of course having a British guy there, knowing a lot of UK currency. Of course, their travels as well. As a whole, they're talking of travels and listening to people, watching vlogs and that on YouTube of people who have traveled. And I'm actually quite familiar with a lot of currency. Like I said, I don't know anything of how it relates to dollars. That I have no idea. But other than that, yeah, I'm actually familiar with some currency.
The third quarter now beginning.
All right, third quarter time.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love.
Rack up a double-double before
the 3 spot. That's the group start.
Almost racked it up in the first half again. Ooh, nice and one.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess.
George, you got to hit your free throws.
That's right.
I tell you what, it's the love to go up and jam like that. And they continue to control.
Reach that double-double within the first minute of the quarter here.
That's why they're ahead.
And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Smith outside.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I would agree. I guess your internet, my stream, yeah. Competing businesses, they don't like each other.
Second bucket of the night. Pacers leading by 6. Now the pass to Ellis. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Smith drives in, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Smith's got 5 now. Bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Cavaliers 5th.
What really
it's kind of like
they really like to get out.
It's almost like we have your internet, my stream, have like a Yu-Gi-Oh, like a Yugi and Kaiba kind of relationship, where they're kind of sort of friends, but yet they're also enemies, and they don't really. While they cooperate every now and then, for the most part, they're at each other's throats.
Up on the elbow, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Smart's checked in. Then for the
okay, yeah. Once you get your connect, you'd be fine. In fact, really the only thing that's important about the connect is if you want a face cam using the app. Other than that, you can still stream without a connect if you decided to go the route of getting a microphone. But then if you want to do a face cam, then obviously you won't have that option, just going straight microphone. Where connect should allow you to have face cam and microphone.
Indiana leading. Moore right side. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
His shooting has been
outstanding. I spent time. That's why I went silent there for a little bit. I was trying to think of a good comparison, and that was the first one that just popped into my head.
Thompson against Turner. It's Thompson off the drive, and the shot is good. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Spin move.
There's the pick. Here's Lynn. Loses his man
nice.
On the screen and lays it up and in. Lynn's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Now here's Smart. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Okay, we can't give up that shot like that again.
With a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
More.
Woo! Of course, they can't give a shot up right back like that. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Outside Irving. No good on the triple.
His touch has disappeared.
Like, please don't give up another 3-pointer.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The dish to Moore. Thompson comes with the double team. Back to Moore. Feeds it to Lynn. 6 to shoot. Back to Moore.
Oh, no. Oh, that was... I was in a bad position for that, I realized.
Here's Smart. And Turner with the block. Stuckey kicks to George. He feeds it to Moore. And George.
Ooh, nice behind the back dribble. Too bad he couldn't execute on the shot.
Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Love outside.
I got stuck on my own teammate there. Oh!
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that.
There we go.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how
that
to do
offense
it.
moving here.
I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Glad I've been able to find my game again. It was probably just hit a cold streak those couple games. Like I said, I was playing without boost and did not play all that well.
Time now to get a glimpse at where
It's
the
taken me a
Cavaliers are in the
couple
NBA
games to heat back up. Yeah, I still need to get around to getting Halo 5. I need to. That's one that's on my list. I have Battlefront already.
And that's really had a huge impact.
But yeah, it sounds like you're all lined up for a good spending spree there, both for now and for the future.
Setting the pick for Mozgov. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
I don't know, I've still got some games on my list that I need to check out. Like I just said, Halo 5 is one of them. Been seeing a lot of my friends on, what is it?
More outside.
I can't think of it. Siege. Rainbow Six. There we go. I knew it would come to me eventually.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the basketball.
I've seen a lot of my friends playing Rainbow Six Siege lately.
As we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Myself, I just bought Madden 16. I saw they had a big sale on it.
This game against
was able to save like 50%.
This season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Also did some browsing and saw that with Xbox Live Gold account. Whoops! Stop listening. Stop listening.
Called as he misses, he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Stupid. It's the one bad thing about Kinect.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Irving.
But yeah, I noticed that they had Walking Dead Season 2, the Telltale game, on sale for like $8, and I just, because I know it was like month or two ago they had the complete first season as one of the games with gold that you got for free, and I just finished playing through it the other day. And I've been wanting to play, immediately, of course, I want to play Season 2, but I knew it was still a little pricey, but I went and checked anyway. Sure enough, it's $8. It's like, oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I know I need to... I still use voice commands on some things, and... So I still use the voice commands, it just sometimes... I forget and say the wrong phrase, and it ends up activating it.
11 feet away. That's good.
And then I just say stupid Xbox, even though I know it's my own fault for having that setting still on.
And the efficiency is there.
But yeah, I've heard some good things about Fallout 4. I never, again, it was a game series that I never really got into.
Smart misses.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounds.
It's just kind of the style game that just, I don't know. It just never appealed to me. I mean, the overall game sounded fun, and just the style of it. I've been getting more into different styles of games. So I don't know, maybe if they offer it at a really discounted price, or who knows. Maybe at some point the...
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And Kevin Love is subbed in for
maybe at some point they'll offer one of the previous Fallouts on games with gold or reduced price, and maybe I'll check it out.
Also changing it up. Morris checked in
with the backwards compatibility now too, a big factor.
Irving dishes to Mozgov. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Indiana leads by 12.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of other people say it was, I didn't want to step that far in. I've heard a lot of people say it's well worth the money.
Stolen by Ellis.
Fallout 4, that is.
Lynn kicks to Ellis. Ellis off a pick from Moore. Ellis, the pass to Lynn. Outside for George. Here's Moore.
And one. Oh.
Blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, well, hey, that works.
And that's certainly been the case for Freak.
If I ever decide to get Fallout 4, then get 2 for 1. I like those kind of deals.
And that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Outlaws checked in, and Smith subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical.
I'll just have to
up
keep
there
an
at the
eye out
line.
on
He has
sales.
an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Irving. Releases from the wing and drills it. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
It just sucks with a lot of my finances going towards paying off student loans.
And Moore kicks to Lynn. That's good.
Budget's not as big as it was before I had to start paying off student loans.
Irving drives in. Irving double team. Here's the 3. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers leading by 11.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for a lower price than $66.
Smith. Mozdov up top. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I'm telling you, like, super discounts.
On both ends there, the steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Lynn dishes to Ellis. Moore right side. Outside, Lynn. 5 to shoot. Shot off the pick. Lots of room. Moore.
Perfect. Nice pass out of
Moore's
that
got
jumper.
25 points in the game.
Smart move.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Indiana.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved.
Woo,
in
that's
the
a
offense.
one-handed
They
rebound.
made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs.
Oh, right in
To
his
feel
face.
good getting the upper hand.
Whizzed
tonight
that
against
ball
the
by
Cavs.
his head.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always.
Yeah, I've
body
got
up,
some
and it's
codes
why he
for
ended
games lying
so
around that
many
I've yet to use, mostly because I still own those games.
There's a good screen. Thompson with the rebound.
I got codes for digital copies of them when I still actually had the physical
Here's
copy.
Outlaw. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on George.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business.
Whoa, hey, my
They
shorts
were
just
the
kind of
home
flew
team.
up there.
And
Let's
how
not
about
flash
the mental
anybody.
toughness that this group showed. They were never.
Calm down, big guy.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I'm a power forward.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight?
This is
It
going
was a
on
freak
much
show.
better here.
That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen.
Got
being
my-
able to use
got my
either
groove
hand
back.
and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go
Yeah,
right back
that's
out
the
there,
problem is
get to
sometimes
work
you
for
get
the
drafted
next
in a team you may
His
not like.
accuracy from the field was
I'm happy
pretty
with the Pacers.
eye-catching.
I don't mind them.
I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance.
But I've had that
this
happen
crazy
before
high
with,
shooting percentage. Wow.
You know,
And folks,
playing
that's it for
various
us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
games, you know,
For Kenny the
any
Jet
of
Smith,
like
for
Madden
Shaquille
games
O'Neal,
or
this is
you know
Ernie
2K
Johnson.
games in the
Have a
past
great night.
where I've gotten drafted to a team that I don't care for. I usually end up restarting. Let's try it again. Or playing 1 year and then demanding a trade. I did that, oh, I want to say it was like in like NBA 2K12 or something. Played 1 season and then demanded a trade. Ah, a little short guard there. Drafted the Knicks. My team is currently 33-0. My team would probably be 33-0 or whatever. We'd probably still be without a loss, but I forgot to turn some boosts on for 1 game, and I played really poorly, and we ended up losing because of it. I think that might have been the only loss, too. Ooh, I am tied with James Harden for the league in points per game. It's my free throw percentage now. Oh no, JJ Redick is beating me. So is Dante Graves and Ryan Anderson. Division standings. Yeah, we're 13-1. I'd probably be undefeated right now if it wasn't for that 1 loss. Or, sorry. I would be undefeated if I hadn't forgotten to buy the boost for that game and give myself a little more power offensively. Yeah, I've got my jump shooter stats maxed out, but some of the others here are still a little low. So I use the boost plus to give myself, and the stats for a big guy, jump shooter wise, don't go as high as guards do. So I use the boost to bump it up a little bit more. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, free throw golf. I do need to get some practicing back in here. I do need to get some attributes. So you know what? Let's run a practice. And then I think that'll be a good note to end today's short sports stream on. I've gotten my groove back offensively. Started winning games again. Not having ugly performances against the Lakers. Yeah, see, my shooting, I think max is out at about 80 or somewhere in there. As a big guy. The part I didn't really like that part too much because in the past games I could get it up into the mid 90s and that, but this it goes to about upper 80s, low 90s if anything. Wait a sec. Oh, no. But it's still good enough to allow me to play a little bit of my game, just not as strong as it was in the past year. I've also now noticed apparently they finally patched the camera issue with practice mode. I haven't jumped into practice mode in a while. It's nice to see they finally fixed that. Probably enough complaints from the community that they finally did it. Yeah, I know they wanted to make it more realistic, and I understand that, but hey, there are some things that, still, depending on who you are, there are power forwards in the league that have high shooting percentages that you can get up to that point. What I think they should have done, if they wanted to make it more realistic, you should be able to choose what style you want to play, and then that style would allow certain categories to get higher stats than others. So if you decided to play more of a face-up power forward, more of a shooter, kind of like a Kevin Love, then your jump shooting abilities would be able to go higher than rather if you decided to play like an inside scoring power forward, then your inside scorings would be able to go up. Who knows? Maybe they'll do that for next year. Yeah, there was some cheesing in 2K15. I didn't really play much online other than the computer, but even like my second or third year, I was able to knock down shots with no problem, and my guy was probably very OP for my position.
Set it up. Hey, Monte. Don't let Ellis shoot it.
And one. Oh. But I do like how they fixed this in practice mode, because being locked into one camera position and not being able to choose, it looks like they've fixed it to be whatever, when you're actually doing the drill, to be whatever your default camera is. But like I said, they probably got enough complaints from the community that they fixed it. My first ever sports game? That's a good question. Oh, I know what it was. NBA Jam for the Sega Genesis. Oh, I guess we were supposed to win.
I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Oh, they fixed it for everything practice-wise. Okay, that's nice. They've changed it to whatever your camera mode is for the game. They've locked it. I mean, I can't change it right now. They've locked it in for the practice, so that's nice, though. I'm glad they fixed that, because there were a lot of drills I struggled on, mostly because the camera angle was a little bit different than what I was used to. I might hit the practice floor more now that it's fixed. I like that. It's nice when a video game company listens to the community. But hey, yeah, 2K16, going back to your comment there, it's not a bad game. That's been a really good game this year overall. Not a bad game to be your first ever sports game. I think you made a very good choice on that one. But, yeah, that's where So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I have always loved playing 2K games. It's been my preferred series for years. I've never cared that much for NBA Live. I've always gravitated 2K games. I think through the years they've been the most well-made and the best looking. So, yeah. No matter 2K16 is an excellent choice, but any really 2K basketball game, any of the year iterations would have been a good choice for your first ever sports game. It's a good spot to start. Yeah, at least that's my opinion. Obviously, some other people would have varying opinions, but in my opinion, it's a good place to start for sports games. Racing RPG shooters. See, I would say minor sports and shooters, maybe a little RPG mixed in there as well. But definitely sports and shooters are my primary two game types overall. I do enjoy the Telltale games. I don't know what you would consider that, a choose-your-own-adventure game. So, yeah, I do enjoy those as well. Puzzle games are fun, too, but I would say probably my top two would be shooters and sports games. Anyways, that's where we're going to end things for the short morning sports stream today. Got a good couple games in. Like I said, got my groove back. Offensively after a couple rough games yesterday. So hopefully keep up the momentum. Next 2K stream will be tomorrow morning. At least at this point, I don't think anything's going to pop up to cancel it, but you never know. But as of right now, should be tomorrow. If not, then the next stream will be on Thursday. Kiyozan, thanks for the follow as we're ending things here. I appreciate it. So, just a reminder, no afternoon stream today. The next afternoon stream will be tomorrow, as long as nothing comes up. I'll be back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Tomorrow, taking on, really getting into the Zexal campaign. I know we started a little bit of it last week. Dream Virils, thanks for the follow as well. So yeah, I'll be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist tomorrow, really getting into the Zexal campaign. And like I said, 2K16 in the morning. Thursday, looking to be a normal morning sports stream and then a afternoon stream as well. But of course, if anything changes, I will let you know on Twitter. Speaking of which, Twitter is at 4moresports. If you want to follow me, YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeath8589. If you're watching on Twitch right now, you can find links to both of those places in the channel info section. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up. And of course, in the description area on YouTube, you can find a link to my Twitter and my Twitch channel. Let's see here. Already covered what's coming up. Oh yeah, supporting the stream. If you'd like to help support the stream, of course, the number one way to do so is to follow me here on Twitch and continue to come back and watch yourself. Always love having repeat viewers. You can also tip the stream and help with general living costs, buying games to play on the stream, upgrading stream equipment, basically keeping things running here. But I'll never shake you down for money. You're always welcome to come and watch the stream. But if you'd like to help out and can't donate, then a simple share, friends, family, whoever, would be a big help. If you are a fellow streamer, have a YouTube gaming channel, and want to do a promote, just direct message me on Twitter. We can work out the details there. Again, coming up, no stream this afternoon. And then tomorrow should be a normal NBA 2K16 in the morning, and then an afternoon stream in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. But like I said, I have to check over my schedule, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I may have to switch things up, have something going on tomorrow morning, but like I said, I will for sure let you know on Twitter what's going on with the schedule for sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, and of course, while going on break here for the rest of the day, I will be hosting the Games Done Quick channel. As I've stated before, anytime I take a break in between streams or when I'm go offline for the day, I will be hosting Games Done Quick's channel as they have their AGDQ 2016 event going on, which of course is awesome. Games Done Quick. They're helping to raise money to benefit the Prevent Cancer Foundation. It's really fun if you enjoy speedrunning or if you've always wanted to check out speedrunning. That's basically all it is. It's a giant speedrunning marathon. They've gathered a bunch of gamers. If you're not familiar with it, they've gathered a bunch of speedrunners to speedrun various games. Very entertaining, always good fun, and a lot of varieties on the games as well. Some new games, some classic games. Like I said, I've always enjoyed catching what I can here and there. Always a lot of fun. Plus, it's for a great cause, you know, raising money for charity. So you can either stick around on the channel here and wait for me to host it again, or you can go over to their channel and check it out. Either way, as long as if it's not for you, that's fine. I'm not trying to force anything on you, but definitely recommend, highly recommend that you go on over, check them out. You don't have to donate or anything. Just go over there and help, you know, support the stream in ways other than donations, being there and raising the viewership as well. But it's all a good time. Like I said, it's a good way to help support a great cause. So again, I'll be hosting the Games Done Quick channel as soon as I'm done rambling here, which is right now. So, until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day, everyone.